Today we are going to study reproduction in lower and higher plants. This is first topic in our biology textbook. In that first we have to see two main points: asexual reproduction and sexual reproduction. Only for this year this first point is deleted. So I will explain in short only. Asexual reproduction means without any gamete formation, or reproduction takes place from only one cell. Later on we will see sexual reproduction. We have already seen this term sexual. That means two different types of cells or gametes are formed in this sexual reproduction. And in higher plants, for sexual reproduction, a special modified structure is formed, we call as flower. Flower is nothing but a modified, highly condensed shoot developed for sexual reproduction. We already seen parts of this flower in last year, but I will repeat it again. First we will see structure of flower. As we know, it is developed for sexual reproduction. It shows four different whorls. These whorls contain calyx, corolla, androecium and gynoecium. In this calyx, sepals, generally which are green in color and protective in function, present outside the flower. This calyx made up of sepals. They may be united or separated. The next whorl, corolla, which is made up of petals, attractive in color, attracts for different pollinating agents. And these petals, they protect inside structures. Then next two whorls which are important for sexual reproduction, that is androecium and gynoecium. Androecium is made up of, see in this figure I have shown these four stamens. Androecium is made up of stamen or number of stamens, and this stamen consists elongated thread-like structure called as a filament, and on that a globous or circular structure called as a anther-lobe, and inside this anther-lobe pollen grains are developed. This is the structure of androecium. Remember, androecium is made up of stamens which produces pollen grains, later on develops male gametes. Next important sexual whorl, that is a gynoecium. It is made up of carpel or pistil. This carpel consists main three parts: ovary, style and stigma. Carpel consists of ovary, style and stigma, and inside this ovary female gamete is produced. So in sexual reproduction, both the whorls, that is androecium and gynoecium, these two whorls are important. Remember well. This diagram is not included for this syllabus in this year, but we need this previous knowledge for next reproduction concept. So remember well what is stamen, what is carpel, and which gametes are formed in this. Remember again, I repeat, stamen shows anther-lobe showing pollen grains, later on develops into male gametes, while ovary shows different types of ovules which forms female gamete. This is the part in sexual reproduction. And in higher plants, this flower plays important role in sexual reproduction, which later on after fertilization develops into seeds. That means the seed produces plant in next generation. This is the part of sexual reproduction. In next part we will see later on the different development of different gametes in the next part.